Hi, so I am Siddhartha. Now I want to teach the uh, compiler and the interpreter in the translators. So there are two types of translators is there, right? I have explained in the previous video. So one is compiler and one is translator. So compiler, what the compiler means. So a compiler translates the entire program at once into the machine code. Here the high level code is there, right? So this is the human understandable language. So we are giving input to the source code. What it compiler do means these all codes in the this is called .py file. In the .py file we can write the instructions or programs, right? So these programs will convert all lines. So this is for example line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, right? So it translates all lines at a time into the machine code. So machine code means I already explained, right? This is a system executable code. So it understands only the system. So not for the humans or users. So high level code is a user friendly language and machine code is the system executable language, system friendly. So it can't understands the this language to the user or humans. So this is called the machine code. So the compiler what it is doing means it converts the high level code all lines at a time into the machine code. So by which the computer can execute easily. So this is called the compiler. Yeah, 1 minute. I will draw the diagram. Right. So this is the user-friendly .py file. We are doing the code in the .py file. It is a Python program, right? So this compiler will convert. This compiler will convert to the see the compiler, right? This compiler it uses convert to the .py file to the machine code. So in what it is contains the machine code means the binary language. So zeros and ones. It understands only the system, not for the users. We can't understand that language. The .py file means it is a English. It is a English type language. We can understand the easily. We can write the programs. So that is called the .py file. So so the compiler executes the machine code. This is called the .exe file. It generates the .exe file, means .executable file. This .executable file will directly executes the program. So this is the system. So the system only understands the .exe file, .executable file. This is called the binary language. It understands only the computer, right? So this is called the compiler. Uh, so here the features of the before that this compiler uses many languages like C++, Java. So these three languages uses the compiler, and the features of the compiler are it is a faster execution and errors shown after full translation, and it generates an executable file, means First point, faster execution means it executes faster. It executes directly, means all lines at a time, right? So it directly converts to the machine code, and it shows the errors shown after the full translation. Errors will be shown at a time after the full translation, and it generates the .exe file. I have already explained, right? So this is called the .exe file. It generates after the compile the all lines at a time. So this is called the compiler. And next one is the interpreter. So interpreter is different from the compiler. Uh, so interpreter is a it translates one line at a time and executes it immediately. It translates one by one, whether as a compiler it line by line, right? So for example, this is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and so on. These all lines converts at a time, right, in the compiler, whereas in the interpreter, so it converts line by line. 2, 3, 4. So it converts directly line by line. For each line, it checks or translates each line in the interpreter. An interpreter translates one line at a time and executes it immediately. It it checks line by line. So directly it checks line 1. After the line 1, if it executes, then it go to line 2. After it executes the line 3, so on. One by one it executes, and directly it goes for the execution in the, whereas in the interpreter, so it directly goes for the execution. If anything errors in the per each line, it automatically shown that line error. So it is used by Python, JavaScript, Ruby, PHP. These languages are used in interpreter. And the features, there are the three features in the interpreter. Yeah, one is the slower execution. Why it is slower execution means it checks each line of the code, so one after the another, right? So by means it is a by which it is a slower execution. And the easy debugging, the means the testing is easy compared to the compiler. Why it is easy means it checks each line by line, right? So after, whereas in the compiler all lines at a time and all errors generates at a time, right? So if we debugging per each line, it takes a time, so it difficulty, right? Whereas in the interpreter, I said line by line, it will be easy for texting and executes step by step, so line by line in the interpreter. So that is the difference between the compiler and the interpreter. So thank you.